What's going on, movie matches? What's going on, man? We just leaving the theater. A little impromptu thing that we're doing. We call it a movie match short. It's gonna be a Spark review. So we just leaving the theater. We do it to see Ghostbusters. I'm here with J-Boy, Mr. Roman.
Yo.
We also got David over here. We got Kevin over here. And so we're gonna give y'all a little review. It's gonna be short. Well, we just want to kind of catch you up on this little nostalgia Ghostbusters. I know we're all excited to see this film, you know. And
you gonna go first?
Oh, okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna go first, I guess. Man, I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed at all. Jason, you did a great job directing this movie. I thought it was dope. All the storyline, the connections between the first and second movies. I thought, man, the comedy was there. The action was there, and the acting was pretty good. I mean, usually you're kind of afraid that it'll be a little cheesy, but I thought that overall the movie was great. And before I give my ratings, so I'm gonna pass it over to these gentlemen here.
All right, so for me, from start to finish, opening scene was awesome. Automatic nostalgia from the opening scene. We're not gonna spoil it for you guys, but once you watch it, you're gonna see why there's so much nostalgia at the beginning of the movie, and then just leading into the future of Ghostbusters, how this differs from the last movie that was made with all the female cast. That was good in itself, but it wasn't as great, in my opinion, as this film, because it was actually connected to the first two films that were made. They brought back the music from the original films. They brought back everything. I'm pretty sure they took all the equipment out from the archives and rebuilt these things. But all in all, the film was fun from start to finish. The new cast, these young kids, man, they really came through, and even some of the new things that you'll see within the film in terms of the technology that they had and stuff like that, you're gonna enjoy it. So for me, this was one of the highlights of this year when it came to Ghostbusters, because I remember watching it as a kid and being freaked out, and even in this one there are some jump scares and some things of that nature. So trust me, you guys are going to have fun with this movie. All right, so I'm just gonna pass it over to Jay.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? As he said, I echo what my brother said. Love the film. That's what you call nostalgia done right. All right, it still kind of had that 80s feel to it, but still modern at the same time, which is really kind of hard to do when you're trying to remake classics or do sequels to older things. But they did a great job. The kids in this movie were hilarious. They were brilliant. I loved it. Mackenzie Grace, yeah, she was great. They were all good. But again, loved the story. Again, the CGI on it was ridiculous. It was like really, really good. Don't have much else to add, man, but it was a really, really great film. We have a couple of guest stars that we're going to pass this along and get their opinion.
So I will say this: if you have children that are in that teen, 13, 12-year-old, this is going to be great for them. If they're a little younger, I'm going to tell you, there are some scary elements to young kids, and it was great because it reminded me of that original Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters at its heart is a horror comedy, and this was a direct throwback to that. So the directors and the writers understood that, they went back to that, and that's what made this movie great within itself. It was a reboot in the sense that it carried the story forward. So if you've never seen Ghostbusters, you can go watch this movie and feel like it's a brand new movie, but it is a continuation. So that was also fantastic. And I will say that it carried the movie forward brilliantly. So if you feel like this is somehow trashing Ghostbuster 2016 because of the whole girl power message being underwhelmed or under evaluated, it is not. The young actress who is carrying this movie, did a phenomenal job. I can't wait for my daughter to see this movie. It is such an empowering movie for young girls, for young teen girls, but it's not trashing guys in any way. The young man who is in this movie is also empowered, and there's also some great cameos from the original cast as well that are being honored appropriately. I mean, what a reveal at the end of the movie. I don't want to give it away. You gotta watch it. The reveal at the end of the movie is heartwarming, and it is so appropriate. And I'll say this, I will forever be thankful for the writers for the way they wrote the end of this movie. It is such a great ending. The way that Ernie Hudson is just depicted at the end of this movie is phenomenal. What a powerful way to just create an arc for him that I hope there is a part 2 to this movie, and he has a stronger presence and a sequel to this movie, because his arc, just in his brief cameo in this movie, was just like, oh my goodness, he could be like phenomenal. And I will say this, if you are a fan of the cartoon Ghostbusters, this had elements of that were powerful. Like, I think that this just had elements for all the Ghostbuster fans. If you grew up in the 80s and the 90s with the Ghostbusters, you're gonna love this movie. And last but not least, I can't wait to buy the toys. They made some great, I'm an adult, I'm a grown man, but I grew up with Ghostbuster toys. And after seeing this movie, I can't wait to go buy the toys. Christmas this year is gonna be lit, y'all. I just can't wait. I don't even know what they look like, but I know after seeing this movie, toys are gonna be awesome. Christmas this year is gonna be lit.
Johnny, anything to say?
Honestly, I've never seen any of the Ghostbusters until today. I literally, during school, I watched both of the Ghostbusters. Female version, I watched it back then. I watched it when it came out. But the originals, I saw it today during school. And man, it felt amazing. It felt like I was watching the original Ghostbusters. Like, it literally took the words out of my mouth. Like, just perfection of a movie. And like, I love jump scares, and I always play video games with jump scares, and those jump scares even got me like unknown times, and I love it. I love every little second of it. I love every little detail of the movie. Every little detail of the movie is perfection of the originals, because no matter what, every little toy, every little song, no matter what's in it, even from start to finish, from the first guy who said it, from start to finish is perfection. One of the greatest movies I've actually ever seen of Ghostbusters.
There you have it. So we're gonna really quick give our star rating. So I mean, not stars, but we know how we do it. Sorry, matchsticks. All right, because this is a movie match. So me personally, we're gonna go in order. I give this movie 4.5 matchsticks. That's how much I like this movie. All right.
I second that. I'm giving it 4.5 matchsticks too.
I third that 4.5.
What do y'all say?
So I'm gonna give this 5 matchsticks, only because I just think that it beat 2016, and 2016 had such a bad taste in my mouth, but it just elevated my thinking. So I'm giving it 5.
5.
I gotta carry on by David. It's 5 for me.
5 matchsticks.
5.
There you have it. So this little impromptu thing that we did, I think we're gonna do a lot more of this. You know, we'll do the longer ones for the big blockbusters that come out. But you know, when we go and see a movie, just because we haven't put out an episode in a minute, but we still watching movies, y'all. And so we're gonna continue to do some of these shorts. And so I appreciate you guys.
Go to the theaters. We are in the theaters opening night, and this is a movie worth watching in the movie theaters.
In the movie theaters. Biggest screen possible. So please subscribe, like, follow, share. We appreciate
Notification bell.
Yes. Comment. Look, we want to hear from you. Let us know if you've seen the movie. Let us know what you think of the movie. Give us your opinion. And while you're following, let me just make a mention of this. While you're following, follow this guy right here. He has a YouTube page. He's on Facebook called Crazy Bearded Foodie.
Yeah.
If you're looking for some good food, some food tasting, some food challenges, whatever it is, all of that, hit this guy up right here.
Yeah.
Information is below. And while you're doing that, follow this guy too. If you want to have guns like that,
Just saying.
if you want fullness and wholeness of your mind, your body, and your soul, follow this guy right here. It's called Tri-Factor Transformations.
Boom.
Follow, subscribe, like, do what you do, because we know you love us and we love you, and we know that you're gonna support.
And if you need lighting at your event, follow this guy, Ramel Entertainment, lighting, video, all of that stuff.
I'm gonna be coming out with some stuff, some documentaries.
Produces these videos. So
yes.
that's
So listen, we're doing this. We're breaking this content for y'all. Please follow, subscribe, like. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. It's late. We're about to head home and go to sleep. So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.